Okay, I wanted to give you guys a hand with the egg lab activity. So what I want you to do is be able, inside the course, I want you to be in Unit 4, Lesson 5, Topic 3, Page 7 in the course. So you read the first part, okay, and then you go through egg identification parts. All you have to do, you don't even have to click on anything. You just point to it and then it tells you what the things are inside the eggs. Then when you're ready, begin part 2. So we just click forward. Now, the next page is the lab activity. You do not need any of these materials. You have part 2, again, egg identification. And you have all these words on the bottom, which are the egg parts, okay? And what you need to do is drag the name of the egg part up to where the line points. So I did shell. The next one is shell membrane. The next one is yolk. I'm going to go through this kind of quickly. The next one is blastodisc, I believe. The next one is the albumin, which is the liquid around the egg. The next one is the air sac, which is kind of small to see, but it's that string. Oh no, excuse me. It's the little area where the egg gets air from the outside. And the chalaza is the string. And then you click on next, and then it gives you another screen to identify the reptile egg. Of course, this is the bird over here, and this is the reptile. Reptile, excuse me. So what you have to do is keep going again with, I'm just going to fill in the ones I absolutely know are true. Embryo is shown right here. Amnion is the fluid around the embryo, the blue part, just like amniotic fluid for a baby. Allantois, I think, is this, and chorion, okay? So now we need to go down to gender and temperature, because when you read this whole paragraph area, several paragraphs, you will see that a temperature has an effect on the gender of a lizard or a bird. Let's start with the bird. Comes up with this screen, gives you a temperature of 76 degrees. And you click on controls, and you see all the birds that are being hatched at 76 degrees. This table area we will work on later inside the lab document. So I'm going to close this, and we'll notice that there are more males hatched at 76 degrees. Let's see what happens when we hatch at 92 degrees. Okay, we'll click on the play button. And then here you have all the female hatch at a higher temperature. Okay, so let's remember that. We'll stop it. And then, of course, you go into the lizard, and I want you to notice the same thing at 76 degrees. What happens? You get a lot of females. Okay? And we'll close it. And, of course, at a higher temperature, with the lizard, which is the reptile, you're going to get, but you can guess what? You're going to get more males. So we're going to close this. I'm going to show you the actual lab that you're going to open up. It's going to look like this. You read the first paragraphs. You answer the questions. I have already answered some of them in red. You will get the answer key through Mr. Tolliver, I believe. So you go through. Now for this part, you need to be able to remember the temperature. So at a lower temperature, there are, well, I'm going to say more males and less females, okay? and at 76 degrees for reptiles. I believe there are more females, but you can check me. Excuse me. I need to write the word more here and less. Okay, so that's basically what you do. You fill in that graph and then you answer the questions. We'll go through it together. I just wanted to be able to give you a tutorial before we do it. Okay, so obviously you'll fill all this out and then you will submit it just like you do any other assignment through the course so I can grade it. Okay.